when it comes to the gospel of Christ. I wish I had a witness in here. It ain't no shame. It don't matter what you got to say, devil. Whether it be you, he, she, him, or them. I will preach Jesus to the day that I die. And it ain't no shame. It ain't no shame in my game when it comes to the gospel of Christ. Because it is salvation. The power of God unto salvation. Hallelujah. To every believer. Glory to God. Ain't no shame in my game when it comes to the gospel of Christ. Hallelujah. Ain't no shame in my game. Amen. I feel the spirit in this place. Amen. Glory to God. The second thing that we're going to be looking at, people of God, is that the believer is being saved from the habit and dominion of sin. So all my note takers are better to have a long pencil than a short memory. It is that the believer is being saved from the habit and dominion of sin. You say, what you talk about, preacher? You just told us that has been saved past tense. Now you're talking about is being saved the present. Yeah, well, that's what I said. What I'm talking about is that you need to know that every last one of us in here got a habit. And we're talking about the believer being saved from the habit and dominion of sin. We all in here got a habit. Everybody got a habit. I don't know what habit you got, but I know I'm in a room full of habits. Someone's got a habit of lying. Someone's got a habit of stealing. Someone's got a habit of cheating on our wives. Someone's got a habit of cheating on our husbands. Someone's got a habit of getting out the bed in the morning and not making it. Someone's got a habit of accumulating more bills than I got money. Someone's got a habit of working too much. Someone's got a habit of not working at all. Someone's got a habit of watching pornography. Someone's got a habit of drinking. Someone's got a habit of smoking, but I don't know what your habit is. I just know that we all got habits. Someone's got a habit of not coming to church. Someone's got a habit of not reading our word. Someone's got a habit. Matter of fact, I got a habit just because I got habits. Y'all ain't hear me. We all got a habit of here today. But I said that the believer is being saved from the habit and the dominion of sin. Glory to God. From the habit and the dominion of sin. You say, what do you say, preacher? I tell you that the Apostle Paul says, glory to God, in Galatians, the 2nd chapter, the 20th verse, that I am crucified with Christ. Hallelujah. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live, hallelujah, in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Some of y'all just missed your shouts. Because if you knew what I really just said, you'll be jumping with joy. The Apostle Paul says that I live, but yet it's not me, it's the Christ that lives in me. And it's because of him that I live. And it's by the faith of the Son of God. It's the Christ that lives in me. So ever since I came and gave my life to God in his will, guess what? I'm being saved on a day-to-day basis from habits that I used to have. Because the Christ in me, he gives me a spirit of discernment. He tells me what not to go. He tells me what not to say. It's the God in me. Mary is the God in me. What you don't know is when I get home and get, hallelujah, it's the God in me. Hallelujah. I wish I had a witness in here today. It's the God in me that directs my path. And the things that I used to do, I don't do anymore. The places I used to go, I don't go. The people I used to hang with, I don't hang out with. The things I used to say, I don't say. Because when Christ gets inside of you, something has got to change. I mean, something has got to change. It's like the caterpillar being in the cocoon. When he's in there going through his process, he's got to go through. But when he comes out, glory to God, he's a beautiful butterfly. Spread your wings, show off your colors. Because I'm going to show off mine. Because I'll do the things that I used to do no more. Hallelujah. Because habits been broken. Hallelujah. Y'all don't hear me today. Habits been broken since Christ been in my life. Glory to God. Hallelujah. And it says that The believer is being saved from the habit and dominion of sin. The dominion of sin. Dominion simply means there's God's sovereign supreme authority to govern. Dominion simply means God's sovereign supreme authority to govern. And Apostle Paul tells us over in Romans the 6th chapter, the 14th verse, that for sin shall not have dominion over you. For ye are not under the law but grace. For ye are not under the law but grace. For sin shall not have dominion over you. Which means for sin shall not have power over you. For sin shall not govern over you. For sin shall not have authority over you. Hallelujah. For sin will not enslave you anymore. Will not rule over your life. First and foremost, because God did not give sin dominion. And God did not give excuse me, y'all, did not give the enemy dominion. The enemy dominion neither. He gave man dominion. He said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, the fowl of the air, the cattle of the field, the creeping crawling things of all earth. Let man have dominion. So the only way for sin to have dominion over you, or for the enemy to have dominion over you, is if you allow him to have it. Is if you allow him to have it over you. It's just like the enemy pointing a gun at you. Yeah, true enough, the enemy is pointing a gun at you, but guess what? Ain't no bullets in the gun. The only way the enemy can have the bullets to the gun is if you give him the bullets to the gun. Giving the gun becomes deadly to each and every last one of us. I wish I had a witness in here. The gun becomes deadly to each and every last one of us. He says, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. So we no longer have to make sacrificial offerings to make atonement beside the holies of holies, because Jesus cried out with a loud voice, and when he cried out that last cry, the veil was torn from top to bottom, and we entered into grace. We no longer outside of God's grace. We are now in his grace. I cannot go to God myself, because Jesus paid the price for my life. I don't know about you, but that's something for me to shout over this day. You are not under the law no more. You are not under grace. And when Jesus cried that last cry, the veil was torn from top to bottom. And we no longer under the law. We now got grace. I got something to be thankful for. And when the enemy comes up against you and tell you, you're never going to beat nobody. You're never going to amount to anything. You're going to be a drunk just like your mama. You're going to be a jailboy just like your no good daddy. You look the enemy in the face and tell him you are a lie, because he who was in me is greater than he who is in the world. And every time your homeboy try to tell you, and you know what? He tripping. Don't worry about it. Let them go on about their business. Yeah, you can say that I'm tripping. That's all right. And sisters, when your homegirls say, you know what, she acting all bougie, let her know, you know what, that's all right. You can think I'm acting bougie, because it's the Christ in me that makes me act the way I act. And I'm not going to be working nothing for nobody. And guess what? One more thing let me tell you. It ain't no shame in my game when it comes to the gospel of Christ. Because I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it because he delivered me. I'm going to talk about him on the street. I'm going to talk about him on the job. I'm going to talk about it in the house. I'm going to talk about Christ in my sleep. Because it ain't no shame. It ain't no shame in my game. Hallelujah. When it comes to the gospel of Christ, because it is the power of God unto salvation. Glory to God. Touch your neighbor, let them know there ain't no shame in my game. Hallelujah. There ain't no shame in my game. Hallelujah. The third thing that we'll be looking at is the believer. To all my note takers, the believer is being to be saved. The believer is to be saved. In the sense of entire conformity of Christ. Ooh, glory to God. Some of y'all just missed y'all shout. Because if you really knew right here what I just said, you'll be doing backflips down that aisle right there. Probably never tumbled in your life, but you'll be doing backflips in that aisle right there. Because I just said that the believer is to be saved. In the sense of entire conformity of Christ. Conformity simply means correspondence in form, manner, or character. In form, manner, or character. To be conformed to something is to simply be similar or identical to. And we said that the believer is to be saved in the sense of the entire conformity of Christ.
Amen.
Oh, I wish I had a witness in here. I've been conformed myself to a couple of things in this world. When I was out there in the world and other world, I was conformed to some ugly person. Because of the people that I used to hang out with and the life that I used to live. Many of us in here have been conformed by somebody and become somebody, whether you know it or not. You might have been conformed because you looked up to your mother. You might have been conformed because you looked up to your daddy, and that's how you end up turning out. Some of us in here used to play sports and said, I want to be like Mike. Because you want to be like Mike. And somebody said that I want to be like Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. We got some people in here that want to be like Michael Jackson. I'm pretty sure some people out here that had a jacket, a glove, a slipper or something that wanted to be like Mike. But I know there's some people in here too that want to be conformed just like Beyonce. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. My brothers, if you hear that song, you might be in trouble. But somebody in here been conformed to something. And what I just said is that we'll be conformed to the entire conformity of Christ. And it tells us in 1 John, the 3rd chapter. Hallelujah. Verses 1 and 2. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we shall be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know when he shall appear, that we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Glory to God. I want to see him. I got to say that again. Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we shall be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it know him not. Beloved, hallelujah, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall look like him. Glory to God. For we shall see him as he is. I want to see him. I'm going to see him. I want to see him. I'm going to see him. Anybody want to see him? Anybody want to see him? They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount with wings like eagles. They shall walk and not be weary. They shall run and not faint. I want to mount up. I want to mount up. Anybody want to mount up? I want to mount up. Apostle Paul says in Romans the 8th chapter, verses 28 to 29, he says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he may be the firstborn among many brethren. Hallelujah. I want to see him. I want to be amongst the firstborn. I want to see him. I want to be amongst the firstborn. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Glory to God. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up in the air together in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. Hallelujah. 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 So we shall ever be with the Lord. I want to see him. I don't know about you. Glory to God. I feel the spirit in this place. But I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see him. Anybody want to see him today? Does anybody want to see him today? I want to see him. Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nissi, the Lord is my banner. Jehovah Shalom, my Prince of Peace. Jehovah Rapha, the Lord my healer. He is a healer. He is a deliverer. He is a way maker. Now I want to see him. 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 Jesus of Nazareth, born in Bethlehem, did most of his ministry in Galilee. Healed blind eyes, made the deaf ear hear, made lame legs walk, fed the 5,000, told Lazarus to come forth. I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see him. We're talking about he was wounded for all transgressions. He was bruised for all iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. Buried in Joseph's new tomb, got the keys to hell, made old death behave, rose with all power in his hand, sitting on the right hand throne of the Father, with angels, powers, and authorities being made subject to him. And now I want to see him. 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 He said, and now, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. Lift him up. Call his name. His name is Jesus. He's worthy to be praised. I said he's worthy. He's worthy to be praised. He's worthy. I want to see him. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. He hath founded it upon the seas and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy place? He who hath clean hands and a pure heart, have not lifted up his soul unto vanity, no sworn deceitfully. He shall receive the blessings of the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face. Lift up your heads, all ye gates, be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty, the Lord, mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, all ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King, He is the King of glory, and I want to see him. And it ain't no sing in my day. I want to see him. Anybody want to see him today? I want to see him. Anybody want to see him today? I want to see him. Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory, glory to God. Hallelujah. 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 Give God the praise in here today. There's no shame in my game. Hallelujah. Talk about Jesus. Tell somebody about the Lord. No matter what happens. Because if all else fails and everybody else turn their back on you, still got a friend in Jesus. You still got a friend in Jesus. And he's an all-time God. And his line is never busy. You don't got to dial 216. You don't got to dial 330. You don't got to dial